Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing a little makeup tutorial on this bold, bright springtime look. If you want to learn how to get this look, just keep on watching. I've already moisturized and all that good stuff. Oh gosh. I'm officially out of my favorite primer. So this is the Ulta Professional Hydro Prime, and I use it pretty much every video, I'm pretty sure, but it's just really great. It hydrates and it helps prime, and I just love it, and now I'm out, so I'm gonna have to get some more of that. And then this is the Too Faced Primed and Poreless Skin Smoothing Face Primer, and I really love it, but lately it's just been a little too oily. And I was really upset because it's like the perfect primer, and I thought I was going to have to go find a new primer. But then when I went, I realized that they actually have one that is primed and poreless pure, and it looks like this. And this one is oil free, so there's no oil in this one. So I bought it. I'm excited to try it, but I'm going to wait until I run out of this one, even if it is a little oily. Oh, let's stay in frame this time. I know on the Chocolate Bonbon palette I was so out of frame so often, so this time I decided not to zoom in close while I'm doing my makeup, and hopefully it'll be easier for me to stay in frame so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. And now my hands are oily. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and jump into my eyes and do those before I do my foundation. Just going to try out a different little routine, I guess. Now I am taking the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. Oh, too close. Okay, so I'm going for a really bright springtimey look today, and I'm going to be using my Naked 3 palette and also the Electric palette, and these are both by Urban Decay, so these are like, this is all the little rose nudes, the Naked 3 palette is, and they're complete opposites. Those are rose nudes, and then this is, oh, let's not blind you, this is the Electric, all bright colors. So yeah, we're gonna go bright and neutral. Let's see how that works. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with my Eco Tools All Over eyeshadow brush. Let's see, let me tilt you guys down a little bit. Let's go closer. I don't want to zoom in too much and fall out of frame again, but I do want you guys to be able to see what I'm doing, so yeah, hopefully that's good. Okay, let's go in. I'm gonna go in with Strange, which is this one here. It's like a matte white, off-white type color. And I'm just gonna spread this all over my lid. And this is just gonna create a really nice base on top of the primer. Now I've got my whole eyelid covered, and I'm gonna go in. Where are you? There. This is the Eco Tools highlighter. You guys know I use the same brushes all the time. So this is the Eco Tools highlighter brush. I really need to clean my brushes, so no judgment, guys. Okay, I think I'm gonna start off with Limit, which is this very pretty pink right here, and just start sweeping it into my crease. So I'm taking this right above my crease, not really into my crease. I am blending it into my crease, but I'm mostly focusing right above my crease to give a nice blended out, blown out look. I just wanted it to be kind of pink at the edges so that it looks a little natural. But since I am going to go into a purple, I'm going to go back into my crease with this color Nooner right here. And that's just, it's got more of a purple tint to it, and it's darker. And I always blend multiple colors into my crease as a base, because it just makes it so much easier to get my colors the way I want them and right where I want them. So I think we're done with the Naked 3 palette. I just wanted that all up in my crease. Okay, close. There we go. Now we're going to go in with the Electric palette. Bright colors. Okay, so since I do want to bring a little bit of pink into this, I'm going to take the same brush I've been using this whole time and take it into this pink color that's just called Savage. Right there, it's like a really bright pink. These are all really bright colors. Neon. My wife saw them and got them for me because they looked like the 80s. She got them for one of my birthdays, I think. I'm obsessed with the 80s. I love the 80s. I think they're, like, yeah, the fashion was crazy and the hair was crazy and the makeup's crazy, but that's what I love about it. It was crazy. You know? I think people should go more bold and exciting these days. Because these colors are very bright, I am having a very light hand. I'm not going too heavy with it, because I've made that mistake before with this palette. The colors are extremely bright, and if you get them where you don't want them, it's really hard to clean up. Okay, so now I've brought a little bit more pink into that eye. I'm going to bring some into this eye. Okay, sorry guys, my camera cut off. I don't know exactly where it stopped. I kind of know, but basically I got it pink enough and I started adding some purple. So yeah, we're just going to keep going like if that didn't happen. Oh, but since you guys didn't get to see, I will show you, this is the color I'm going in with, this pinky purple called Jilted. I'm just sweeping it into my crease area. And as you can see, this eye went really crazy. And the purple just went, whew, it's almost straight up to my eyebrow. And I'm going to take an angled crease brush into that same color, just to make sure I get it exactly on the outer corner where I want it. So again, same brush, but this time I'm going to go into this purple called Urban. And it's a warmer color, and I think it'll just blend really beautifully with the blue that we're going to do. And bring it into my crease. I know, all we've been doing is crease work. When are you going to get on with it? This is makeup, guys. And now back in with the angled crease brush. Okay, so I'm going to go back into Urban with my angled crease brush. And again, like, line it up and just blend it up. And this is going above my crease to blend into that pinkish color that we've got. And I'm also going to bring it into the outer V of my eye. Like, you guys see all of this messy fallout? That's why we're doing eyes before foundation. Because I know I get a lot of fallout with a lot of powders, but with these bright colors, it's a lot worse. And I'm going to bring it almost halfway in, like almost halfway across my lid, rather than just like on the third outer or whatever. Like most of the time it's just on the outer third, but I'm going to bring it almost halfway. Okay, so I'm going to go in with this beautiful blue called Gonzo. It's very bright. It's exactly what I'm looking for. I'm going to sweep this across my lid. You know, all of these colors are like very soft and buttery, but this blue Gonzo is actually a lot drier and almost chalky. It's actually a lot harder to work with than I thought it would be. Like, it's yeah, it's chalky, so when I tapped it off, like, pretty much all the color came off my brush. So, it's gonna be a lot of work. I'm gonna have to pack it on. So I'm just gonna go across my whole lid. I was gonna do, like, purple into blue, kind of like I did in my first video. I had, like, purple, blue, purple, but I'm just gonna do blue with a purple crease, so I'm gonna have to get this product wet just to make it stay. Because it looks beautiful, like, I think that's a beautiful blue, but then when I blend, the color just disappears, and it fades. It doesn't blend. I mean, it blends a little bit, but, so, let's try wetting it. I hope I'm not just about to ruin this. Now that I look like a complete crazy person, let's try and clean up this mess and see how well this whole process works. So like always, I'm going to take this little powder brush. I literally don't use this powder brush for anything else, but I use it for buff and away extra shadow fallout, and when I'm baking, I normally use this brush to get rid of the powder afterwards. Because, like, it looks like my lash line is already done, but I didn't even do that on purpose. That was, like, pure accident. Beautiful. Beautiful mistakes. I take my all over brush again and go back in with Strange and just sweep it right under the brow bone. Just blend it in. I know most people like highlight their brows after they do their brows, but I'm just using this to like diffuse the edges. While they aren't blended, they're still a little harsher than I meant them to be. I'm now going to clean up under my eye. Okay, so I got this Veil Illuminating Complexion Fix for face and eyes. And it's like a concealer, and I got it in my Wantable box. I was actually really upset when I got it because it's actually very orange and also very dark, so it's definitely not illuminating, but I decided not to send it back. The orange works really great. It's almost like a color correcting concealer just because of like how orange it is. It really helps cover those dark circles that I get. Come on. I've only used it once, and here it comes exploding out. And then I'm going to take my Maybelline New York Fit Me. I've been in love with this lately. And I'm going to kind of outline, just help like blend. You know, normally you do like a triangle under your eye. Yeah. This is going to do the rest of that. Now I'm going to take the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Eye Brightening Concealer, and I'm going to use it not under my eyes. I actually really like this, but I haven't had it very long, so if it's empty already, I'm not buying it again. And then I'm going to go in with my Tarte the Sculptor. This is in number 2. I'm just going to... And instead of putting it right under, right in the hollows, I put it right on the edge of, like right on the bottom edge of my cheekbone. Just because when I blend, I tend to blend down, And so if I put it right in the hollows, then it's like all this space up here that should have been contoured and now isn't. And then I'm just going to put a little bit around the edges of my face. And just do a little bit of an outline on my jaw, just to help blend out the double chin area. Okay, taking a nice little sponge. I'm going to spray down with some setting spray. Get it nice and damp. And now that I look like a totally crazy person, I'm going to take the banana powder in my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette and the sponge that I always use for baking. As you can tell, it's very white on the tip. Okay. Now I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay. Wait. Well, I didn't put any foundation on. So, we're going to go in with this Urban Decay Naked Skin Pressed Finishing Powder in medium. So now, grabbing my dust off brush, I'm just going to blend out this banana powder. Now we're going to go in and do some actual contouring. Well, I'm actually going to go in with Java. It's the opposite. And so this is Java. I think it's they're all brown. But I feel like this one's a little more warm. Oh, great. Went a little too far with that, guys. So, taking this is the large angled flexi brush 504. And I'm going to mix the vanilla and banana, which is like a pinkish, and then the banana is the yellowish color. And I'm going to mix them together and just sweep it on under here. Wait, guys, I didn't even finish my contouring. I didn't bring it up. Okay, now I'm going to go in with another large angled flexi brush. Again, don't judge. They're really dirty. I haven't cleaned them. So now we're going to do brows. I'm just going to brush them out real quick. I'm going to take this Chella Tantalizing Taupe eyebrow color. It's just a brown. That's not what I meant to do. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to go in and finish up this lash line. I'm going to take the angled crease brush and just take it into that Urban, which is the purple weave we're using, and just sweep it along my lash line. Okay, so that's what we're doing with the lash line, and then I'm going to go into my Buxom. Okay, so I'm going to take my Eco Tools Petite Small Eye and take it into my silver, what is this, silver something. Pure Platinum, that's what it is. I'm going to soak my brush first, and then I'm going to go into that Pure Platinum. It's pretty much the only way I can get it to come out as sharp and bright as I want it to. Okay, so now I'm going to take this angled liner brush, get it completely drenched like I always do. I'm so drenched it's dripping. Get back on the brush. So now that's super wet. And I'm going to sweep it into that pure platinum that we just put on the inner corner. Come on, get some color. Get some color on you. And I'm going to put this on my waterline because I'm not going to do eyeliner with this look. Now I'm going to curl my lashes. And go in with the Urban Decay Perversion. You know, like, since we've been using a lot of Urban Decay, I'm going to use the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. Just going to spray all this, and it's just going to help everything set and stay, but it's also going to help all this powder kind of melt into my face. Make sure I'm facing the blue way. Okay, so that's out. So instead I'm going to go in with my Body Ography Pro. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to take my Urban Decay Matte Menace. It's like this hot pink color. Okay, good enough. Now, obviously this look would be so much better with some false lashes, but rather than go through all the trouble of bothering to put falsies on, I'm just going to leave it with the mascara. My blushes and is I also forgot to highlight. I've already sprayed. I'm just going to take this little brush and sweep it in my highlights. So we're going to call it good now. Let me spray again, just to make sure that highlighter stays. So here's the look. I think this is actually a very pretty look. I really like it actually. It's like really bright and springtimey. My contour looks really harsh on this side, but I actually like it. So yeah, this is the look. I hope you guys like it. If you do, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Leave me comments, let me know what you think. I know it was a very messy. Why am I using my mirror? I'm gonna like blind you guys. I know it was very messy. So yeah, let's just pretend it wasn't. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I will list everything that I use in the description box like always. And if you aren't already subscribed, make sure to hit the subscribe button. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!